These are copyright notices. If you wish to read, pause the video. The original videos are linked in the description down below. Enjoy. Alright then people, so in this one what we're going to see is a disabled man get arrested for trying to hand in some paperwork to the courts to bring in a private prosecution. But the security have different ideas from the police and he gets arrested for... Well, we'll get into that. The police don't even know why. They say it's something different, so we'll just get into it.
We can record in the court building.
Come here, fella. Come and stand over here a minute.
This man, I've got it all recorded.
That's fine. Come and
Can you not touch me, please? Can you not touch me? I've got someone guiding me already. I don't need you to touch me, please. Don't touch me, that's assault.
Right, what's going on?
Right, I'm sight impaired. I'm also dying of a brain disease.
Okay.
That's first things first, yeah?
Okay.
Right. My name's Seamus Sullivan Joyce, so I don't need to be, like, obsolete with my name and my date of birth and all that. You know, it's on your records, I'm blind, yeah?
Okay.
Sight impaired. I've been told by Greater Manchester Police, by your own police force, who are dealing with an incident to do with Tesco's.
Alright then, so I'm going to stop him right here. The first thing you should do is never say anything to the police. They're not there to help you, they're only there to stitch you up for something. You'll figure that out a little bit later on. The problem is being recording in a court building. So there is legislation for that, and I'll get into that a little bit later on.
Right.
I'm bringing my own private prosecution against the Tesco's person at the supermarket, yeah?
Yeah.
And also for discrimination, like what these have just done against me, under the Equality Act of 2010.
Okay.
Now,
Seamus, have you got some identification on
I don't
you?
need to give you that, but anyway, let me get
No,
some...
I'm asking so you don't have to spell your name, so I can
Oh, I
just
can
write
tell
it
you
down.
that, that's not a problem.
Spell it for me
It's
then.
S-E-A,
Yeah.
M-U-S,
Yeah.
that's Seamus,
Yeah.
Sullivan Joyce is double barrel, S-U-L-L,
Yeah.
I-V-A-N,
Yeah.
Hyacinth Joyce,
Yeah.
2nd of November 1980. What's your name, please?
Mine, PC Bryant.
And what's your number?
My collar number's 17219.
What's yours, please?
I'm PC Hall 16473.
Appreciate it, thank you very much.
1 second.
So you should never identify to a police officer ever. This person is only trying to bring a civil prosecution, and if he did record in a court, the only punishment is a fine. There's nothing more than that they can do. But never give them your personal details ever. Always collect theirs. And he didn't get the station they worked out of. That's the only other fault I can fault him for.
Bear with us a minute, alright?
No, that's fine. But we're discussing the incident here today, so anyway, because I've committed no crime, it's a public building, yeah?
Okay.
I've been sent here, as I've just stated to you, and as your records will show, I'm sight impaired, I'm also registered sight impaired,
Okay.
yeah? This wasn't on whatsoever.
Are you recording now?
Oh, cool, I'm on live stream.
Alright, okay.
This wasn't on until these security guards all started surrounding me, telling me I can't get access to the building
Okay.
to bring a case into a public building, which I have the right to do.
Okay.
There's no way on this earth that these people can tell me I can't do that. So he says he's got rules, I've got to like give him all identification and all that, carry on at the door here.
Yeah.
I don't need to share my identification with anyone, I've committed no crime. Rules and regulations don't trump the law. I've been here too many times, I'm well known by yous.
Okay. Just bear with us
I was
a
going to
minute.
be less than 5 minutes.
Okay then, so to just get into a court building now, you should not have to give any of your details over. You should go through a security checkpoint, which is just metal detectors, and you hand over some of your other crap, but that's about it. You should not have to give your details to the wannabe coppers at the doors. Probably G4S. Never do that. And I'm pretty sure you will have to hand in documents to the court when you're bringing in a civil claim against somebody. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. I'm sure you can't do it over the phone.
Going to reception, saying what I've just said to you, the whole issue, and getting the paperwork to bring a future case to the courtroom. That's all I came here for. They started abusing me under the Equality Act. I'm not allowed to do that. Then obviously I started recording for my safety. And then when they realised it was recording, oh, we're phoning the police, we're phoning the police, we're phoning the police. They've just abused the law, and I've got it all recorded, luckily. So whatever nonsense these people are going to be coming out with, Thankfully, the cameras just saved my bacon, and that's the whole reason of recording. That is the whole reason of recording, exactly what these amateurs have just done today, which is common assault.
And unfortunately, you have just admitted to the exact same thing they're going to lock you up to. So, you're the amateur here. When you're talking to the police, never say anything, because everything you do say will be held against you. So never say nothing. If they're going to arrest you, let them arrest you. Don't say nothing until you got legal advice or legal representation. Then you can speak. Until then, you say nothing.
And he stopped me in my tracks as well, which is false imprisonment.
Okay.
No, it's not an offence. I'm at the reception and this came on when you started assaulting me. Just going to get it now when my name comes up.
No, they're just asking us, that's all.
42 Bennett Drive.
Right, can I just pass that to my colleague?
Yeah, can I come with you though?
Stay there for me.
I'm not under arrest or
No,
being
just stay
detained for
there
any
for
crime,
me.
so I'll come here to speak to this.
42, have you got my pen? 42
Yeah, one
Bennett
second.
Street.
42 Bennett Drive.
Bennett
Yeah,
Drive.
that's the one.
So unfortunately, it is an offence under the Criminal Justice Act of 1925, Section 41. Prohibits on taking photos in a court. So, there you go. This is the legislation. It's a weird one because if you don't understand it, you're not gonna know it, and the way it's worded, it all comes down to how somebody represents that. But bear in mind, the punishment for this is respect for each offence to a fine not exceeding £50. So the punishment for this is a fine of £50, not imprisonment or anything like that. So bear that in mind. It is an offence to take photos in court. In court. And it is punishable by a £50 fine. That is it.
Sounds like a lengthy one.
What's on your piece of paper?
That's what he's just given me to phone, but I've been phoning this for 2 weeks.
Okay.
They're not answering the phone. That's why I've been sent down here by 101.
Okay.
So I've done everything that the Greater Manchester Police have just told me to do.
Alright.
Your inspector, to be exact, the last one that spoke to me.
Is that who told you to come down?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what inspector it was?
The last, it'll be on your records, the last one that dealt with my complaint. But as I said, this didn't get turned on until they all started telling me I can't get access into the building.
Okay.
So again, it's just admitted to recording in the building. I know it says court, and somewhere it says courtroom, but it also says the vicinity of a court, which could be the grounds of a court if you want to go by the definition of a vicinity. I don't think something like this has ever been challenged, but if it has, there will be a high court case or a court case which has got the definition of it all, and if I can find it, there will be a link in the description for it.
Cancel? What, am I being arrested for something?
No, I'm cancelling a
Cancelling
patrol
another
because
patrol,
we
we don't
didn't
need
know
anyone
what
else.
was going on. They've
All
sent
right,
more
I've not
than
committed a
one
crime,
patrol.
officers. I'm sorry for his I'm a bit deaf as well. I'm dying from brain disease. And I'm sight
to hear
impaired.
that.
No, it's not to be sorry about, but this is why I had to put that on for my own safety. I was like,
So did you say
yous are all blurry at this
you
moment in
say
time.
you're
I'm
live?
normally on WhatsApp, you see. I'll
you say
get
you're live?
directed off my mum.
Did you say you're live streaming that now?
Yeah, this is all being live now, yeah.
Okay.
For my safety, I got my legs turned to jelly in there then.
Okay.
Literally, my legs were shaking together and everything. There's a tear in my eyes, you can see, look. I got really like,
What's up?
not nervous, I got scared. It was like all surrounding me and they wouldn't let me go. And they wouldn't, I've got it all recorded, as I say.
Okay.
Luckily, did you see what the luckiness of having something recording was doing for me?
Don't get upset.
No, I'm not getting...
So, all the security caused harassment, alarm, and distress. As he said, he was scared. that something was going to happen. That is why he put on his video for his own protection, which I think that should be allowed, regardless where you are. That should be allowed. It's not in a courtroom, unfortunately. I say room, but in a court, because they uphold it within the court boundaries. So, yeah, it's one of those. The security think they're the big bollocks, and they can bully people, and they do.
It's just like I'm calmed down now, but I came out of the building, as you see, when you pulled up, I was already leaving. It would have been less than 5 minutes.
Right,
I would have been in
Seamus,
there.
did at any point they ask you to stop recording?
I wasn't right. I've just explained to this officer, can explain the same to you, so we don't get misunderstood.
Okay.
Right, because this is where I always go wrong with Manchester Police, and that's how come me and the
Okay.
inspectors are always speaking
Okay.
with each other. Yeah. Right. So I'm sight impaired, as I've just
Yep.
explained to you. You've got it documented down.
Yep.
You know it as. It's not a blag. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm dying. You know it's not a blag. Yeah. Now I normally use WhatsApp
Yep.
for my mother to direct me. As you can
Okay.
see, it's daylight, so I don't need my stick until it's dull, and so forth. Yeah. Now, my mother directs me.
Yep.
WhatsApp. So
Yep.
either way, I would have needed WhatsApp on anyway, yeah?
Okay.
However, I know I have to hand all this stuff in at the desk. I
Yep.
knew that was going to happen before coming. However, it didn't happen when I came where I was supposed to go. It happened at the main doors here. The time's giving my ID. Told me to write my name down. I said, listen, I just need to go to that reception. I said, I need to just ask the reception.
So, this is where he screwed up massively. These officers went from pretending to care for him, oh, you okay, don't be scared, and all this lot, to getting him to admit to committing an offence. And that's exactly what he is doing right now. This is why you say nothing, because you are innocent until proven guilty. He has just made himself guilty by admitting to using the phone, which he's going to in a second, and you're going to see the outcome of that in a second.
What your inspectors told me to do. Done everything by the book, and I've even got the inspector recorded as well.
Okay.
I said, I've done everything. I said, I've been told to come here, but I get it, police, get the paperwork, or have it posted out to me.
Right.
Would have been less than a couple of minutes at reception. They then
Yep.
started being bullies, which I've got recorded, luckily.
So you were recording
let me-
inside
no,
the
no,
building?
no. I've got to the ding ding, the metal detectors. Yeah. I've emptied my pockets. Phone's off. Then there's no phone activated.
Okay.
It's activated when about 10 or 15 more come out. Yeah. If you look at their cameras and you look at whatever I picked up afterwards, the whole hallway's covered in security then at that stage. I'm not recording until that stage. Yeah? Now at that stage I tried to put WhatsApp on, but I fumbled and managed to press the Facebook thing instead. Yeah?
Right. I'm going to stop you now. Okay. At this moment in time, you're under arrest of recording in a court building.
It's that
And there you go. What did I say? They've arrested him for taking photos in a court building. Right. I don't think these officers actually know. Arresting him's a bit excessive, considering the maximum punishment for this is a fine. You could have just issued him a fine on the spot fine, which this isn't on the spot fine. Arresting him for it is a bit excessive. I do hope this person reaches out to a solicitor and sues the police for this. Oh yeah, I'm not 100% sure why they'd sue him. Maybe false imprisonment, excessive force, and so on. Because, like I say, it's an on-the-spot fine. Locking him up for it is a bit excessive. All on the word of some jobs with security, and the fact that he admitted it as well. But that's just my opinions. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does open YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.